Good morning. Hold on. Let me get out this spot. I just came to come online to ask you a question. First of all, I just want to say good morning. It's a beautiful fall morning. And ain't nothing. Who is he? Why is he sitting on the block like that? I guess he the Uber driver. Listen. Good morning, good morning, good morning. If one person show up or no person show up, it's still a good morning. And that's how I like to live life. You got to keep going when nobody else is around. Ain't that what they tell you? Okay. Let's take the drive. That's Bryant School. Now this is school I be seeing when it's regular street. This is the street when I be seeing, what's his name, Tyrone Rogers, be picking people up at voting time and dropping them off at this location. I thought that was kind of strange, but who am I? And rush hour traffic. I guess I should have left earlier. Okay, I'm ready. So why did Harvey cancel that meeting? I tell you why they canceled that meeting. Because they didn't want nobody to talk about what's going on. He didn't want to see those people coming back up in there who want to be paid. He did not want to see, he just didn't want to talk about it. And if we have a meeting next month, I'll be shocked. Like, how do you pay your bills? How do we pay our bills? Now, this Harvey. That's what I want y'all to see as we talk about Harvey. To me, I don't know. Did anybody see Chris Moore's article? That's Hassan's place to the left or to the right of y'all. They got Harvey. That's the water department. Water department truck. Or they go to Cook County Sheriff sitting on the lot. And honey, Cook County Sheriff ain't gonna let you go. This is the lot right here. That was funny. This car had a whole lot of cars on it. So I don't know if you just saw the car when we went by. They moved one of the let's see, one of those barriers on the ground to get their cars out. I said, "Oh, that is." They wasn't playing. Hey, this huddle was dangerous at one time. And I agree with people who say, yeah, but Harvey is not like it used to be. It used to be a little treacherous. Oh, they got the water people out. Oh, shoot. Oh, because the bus about to stop. WTF. And listen, is he gonna count to 10 then move? Cars are coming. Oh, the bus finna stop too, so hold on, I got to get over. I already got like 2 railroad tracks. And whew, it's hard to get over it. But yeah. So this is what I want to say is the meeting was canceled because he didn't want to have a conversation about what's going on with that finance. Oh, they putting the auditing back. Yeah. And if anybody know, I have a question. I guess I hadn't had time to figure it out either. The car wash on Halsted Street, is that South Holland or is that Harvey? Cause they building a big car wash over there. Not a car wash, a gas station. Yes. But I haven't seen a lot of like workmen's trucks out in Harvey. Yeah, it didn't have to look like this. And like somebody's told me once, like it's a couple of buildings on 154th Street, apartment buildings, nice buildings. But someone said, you know, sometimes it was like one of the buildings, or two of them, a couple owned, and when they got divorced, you know, somebody, whoever got it, walked away from it. So now we out of Harvey. Cause, and we, as you can see in Harvey, see over there? You see this over here? This right here? Those are the flags poles, but no flags on it. Now, they gonna talk about Kellogg. Kellogg's had the flags on it. Them poles just sit there. And that's the veteran. And they don't put the flags up anymore. Like they want Harvey to look trifling. Now we go right across the street to Posen. So different. Oh, see, people don't know these are nice houses. There's houses over here in Harvey. They're nicer. But anyway, it's gone. And you can see, how quick we get to the expressway? So I don't see, now I'm gonna say this and say it loosely. I don't see why business do not come to Harvey, but I do understand why they don't come to Harvey. Because we ain't got no money. We finna look like Chicago Heights. No, not the Heights. What's that? Fort Heights. If they don't quit playing. But you got Chris Moore had a long, elaborate, that's our pose, and they got a nice little sign. Oh, they got their flags out, excuse me. That's the post office. Yeah, they keep it up over here. But anyway, so, man, Chris Moore, when he wrote this article, he wrote a reply on somebody's Facebook page. I was like, oh, he got real detail about, you know, y'all talking about Napoleon Harris, but Napoleon Harris is merely is the problem. Oh, Clark is not. Clark is the problem because Clark ain't telling us how much money he spent on that security. They said millions of dollars on that security. He said it's a beautiful ride. 294 toll road. They said millions of dollars. Well, let's see. Can I hold on, y'all? I got to, because he know this lane is. Ooh, see that glass? That rock here. Spent all that money on security. That's crazy. I'm like, what did he do? He had to do something that he didn't want. That he needs security like that. That's Harvey. That's like Tiffany having the security for Dalton. You don't need that much, but you need that security for it. If the town is poor, that means where you getting the money from? I'm just saying. Oh, I got to get in the fast lane. Like, what does he need the money for, right? Because you live in Harvey, you could just drive your car to Harvey, to your house. But if you live in Chicago, you want somebody to drive you. He got security. I'm telling you, one time I was at the UPS store. And I was like, I saw a tow truck outside. And then when I went in, he was in front of me. And he was bent over, filling out some envelopes, trying to send the envelopes out. And then he, what did he say? Then the girl behind the counter said, "I know you." He ain't say nothing. She said, "I know you." Then after he filled the paper out, "Yeah, you the mayor over there." He said, "All right now." I was like, oh, because his security, he was standing by the door. He opened and closed the door like he was a security guard at the UPS store. So I was wondering, why was he there and sending out some envelopes, whatever he was sending out UPS, and you could tell there were letter papers. Like, why he ain't send that? Had somebody send it for him. I don't know. I think it's been a shakedown for a while. Because if you love Harvey this way you say you love Harvey, you would do everything in your might to make sure that it doesn't get to where it's at today. Now, I did hear, and I heard this a while ago, he told his mother that she does not need to move back to Harvey. I'm like, oh. Now, he told his mama she don't need to live there. And nobody even questioned, do your mama live in Harvey? As I said, all this is a money grab, and once they dry us dry, like they did in Dalton, they just move to a different state, a different city, or have your second place. They don't give a shit about what we got going on. Sometimes I be thinking like, oh, I'm tired of her. I'm tired of this drama. I'm tired of seeing the folks standing at the car wash, and the car wash looking crazy as ever. Tired of seeing the liquor stores all in Harvey. And then you're gonna add a what's that called? A dispensary to go with the liquor store. Now, we used to be the home of the strip clubs, so I'm glad the strip clubs are gone. Now, I know they were shaking down the strip club, but I got hit by somebody leaving the strip club, so I'm okay with the strip club being gone. But I still don't understand, why do they have a $50 million, was it $30 million operating budget? Can somebody break that down for me? I mean, because Harvey is not that big to have that much. It's like we competing with Chicago. 50 million. I could streets and sanitations. You know, people who work at City Hall, they shouldn't get too much money. And it should be also people go out and check the meters. The question is, what is that contract worth for the people who do the come out and do the inspections? Man, if I had a business, I'd be making a killing too. They said they see a food pluck his head. So that's why he don't want to talk about this. Like, he gonna have a meeting on, I think he will have a meeting in November. At the end of November. But it's gonna be quick. And now he know he gotta do public comments. But how much are you paying for your security? Yeah, I know I need a FOIA. To get back, they can't answer that question. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it today. All I keep saying I'm gonna do it, but work and school. But I'm gonna do it because I still didn't finish those PIN numbers. But I see somebody else is talking about the PIN numbers, so that gives they can do all them PIN numbers to figure out what goes to what and who actually paid who. Because you really need an intern to figure all that out. Or somebody who got time today who don't have no job. But if you got shit to do, you ain't got time to be trying to figure those PIN numbers out. It can be figured out, but it's just look at that traffic. It can be figured out, but it has to be you got to use the Cook County Recorder of Deeds and go to the property tax website, because the Recorder of Deeds will tell you what happened in that with that property. Because some of them PIN numbers, like someone said, it got changed or merged into two. The PIN numbers got, so a lot of those, and I probably went across Chicago too also, but I'm not driving that fast. But yeah, them PIN numbers got merged in a lot of them, and I think I talked about this regardless, that first of all, before I forget, yeah, nah, let's talk about that later. The PIN numbers were rolled over to one. There's the what's it called, a Muslim mosque. Okay, what they say. They were when they got it, it had taxes on it, but they didn't pay the taxes on it, the back taxes, which I thought was very interesting. And I don't know if anybody understand why they did not pay those back taxes before they was able to sell the property to them, and or the 401, not the 401. Just how did they change that? And I had to pay the back taxes. Get out of truck in the driving lane. I often wonder, where's the state patrol when you need them? He in the fast lane. I don't know if y'all can see that. Because Illinois State Police, they can't see what's going on the highway because they over there at Broadview, trying to keep the peace. And not only keep the peace, but try to protect the Border Patrol. Yeah, that's the problem. We got a lot of this going on, and they're in the wrong place. But he moved. I digress. So, yeah. And that's why I said, they come out, the business, that list that they had, I don't know where they got the list from, but the list that was given to the residents is not accurate. And somebody needs to update that. So if you're going to tell the story right. And if it's not, it don't matter. Yeah, if it's not updated, then the story you telling the residents is one thing, and the story you telling everybody, someone else, is different. And which that's not correct, because it's 23B. Okay. Let me start getting over now. Yeah, it's not accurate, because I looked at those PIN numbers. Oh, I need 23B. Okay. I like to be where I need to be. It ain't right. Because they got some of them PIN numbers that needs to go to, those, they paid their taxes. Now, I ain't gonna lie. There's some people on there who didn't pay their taxes. So, and they are, what they did was 23B. Oh, 23B. Ooh. Sorry. They packed up and moved, like she said. Now Jawinski was right. They packed up and moved to the town next over. Like there's a black owned, I guess it's like $1 million business, and they had a office space, a business in Harvey on Halsted Street, but the building is vacant now. But they still in business in South Harlem. I said, you can't make this stuff up. So that's what I want. That's what I would like. Take that paper on February 24, back of the page. Take that, put it in Excel, break it down for everyone, and then it will make sense. Because the way you got it now, it don't make sense. It look like y'all are, I was like picking, but it like y'all just threw some numbers and threw it on the wall and hope it stick. And it stuck, because they showed, proud of that little spreadsheet they put on the back of that February. And you can Google it, February 2024 Harvey City Hall newsletter. You would get it, look at it, do it, look at it. I ain't lying. And you take that newsletter, go to the, and it ain't that hard to do. And a lot of y'all know that. Just take that newsletter, go to the Cook County Property Tax website, but you need to get the PIN number. Get the PIN number from the, I believe, the Cook County Treasurer. How did I get it? Yeah, get the PIN number, then you can find out who owns what. Again, it ain't that hard to do. Anybody could look that information up. Let's see. 23B. Yes. Oh, I gotta merge them to the Stevenson. See, you see all these communities? Oh, this is where that jailer jumped out and got away. But anyway, beautiful morning. If no one told you today, good morning. Good morning. Like, it's no reason why we can't have. Oh, hold on. Okay. They said save 7 minutes. Shoot. Hold on, I got the truck gotta let me in. Country Line Road 27B. Okay. Yeah. Ain't no reason Harvey why we don't have a little coffee area. You know what I'm saying? It don't have to be a Starbucks, but a Ma and Pa coffee shop. Now they done tore all those buildings down downtown Harvey. Like, let's see how they say, it's easier to renovate. It costs more to rebuild because it's a supply. And I get behind the truck, but I know I'm about to get off, so it would have been better to renovate a lot of them. But I'm always okay with starting over. But you gotta have a mixture, you know what I'm saying? 2 miles. The new, the old, the fresh. I thought I'd get on 55. Oh, well, guess we're gonna take the street all the way. can't even tell you. We in, I don't know. Oh, no, that's not it either. See? Oh, we in Burr Ridge. Okay. You see how nice and clean it is? Well, they do get some garbage on them. And really, oh, Plainfield. Okay. Man, you can see the nice houses. Man, this is nice over here. We got a golf course. But, oh, everybody must know this one. But yes, so if Harvey could at least, at the minimum, give us, update that back of that page. That was irritating to see. That $596,000 was put on at least 9 of the businesses. And I had to look it up. It said they may have rolled over, they may not owe property taxes, but they might owe taxes to fees and fines. But then it's misleading because that paper says property taxes. There's something to think about. I'm just saying. And when you come to nice areas like this, you see why they had a white flight in Harvey. And I think in Harvey, it's not a black flight. It's not a lot of housing. If you know, that's the problem. Because even though you see those people sitting on the side of the road, they don't necessarily, oh, we still got the light, damn. Now what this mofo, oh my gosh. I didn't think they do this stuff out here. They must be late for work. Oh, he need a ticket. But like I said, in Phoenix, the next town over, that used to be like one of the poor areas. Phoenix, now it is nice over there. They put in some nice homes over there, and in 20 years, it's gonna be nicer. But $30 million, do anybody understand why? I'm still tripping on that $30 million operating budget. 1 point, Madison. Like, yeah, where is the $30 million? Now, I'm not saying it's not needed, but it'd be nice to see the $30 million in the community. He could start the group. But sorry, they called me, asked me where I'm at. What the world? Alright. I said, oh, I'm just trying to get in and get out. But anyway, so what that said is, and you see Mr. Rooker, he had 300, was it $350,000? Or more than that. to, because I guess in Harvey they had a program that was going to help people to home ownership, and he was going to participate in that program. But in part, Roblox, they okay, I guess I don't know what happened to the program, but if you go Harvey Herald, they also talk about Mr. Rucker and how he wanted to help Harvey, but Harvey would not give him the business to do work in Harvey or to participate in the program to help people get to home ownership. And this thing's taking me through the back roads. I said, whoa, and he lived in Harvey. And I'm gonna say, now I remember Mr. Rucker because his father went back in the day. I lived in his father's building on 79, 74th, I think. No, 76 and Stewart. So this lady is on my bumper like, is she nuts? I'm gonna let her go around. You can tell who, look at these big houses. Nobody trying to get no ticket. Yeah, so I'm familiar with his father. I don't really, he was around, but I ain't never really, I didn't ever seen him. But he was just like his dad. Okay, let's go, let's go, let's go. Okay. Oh, now we take this bus, get us back to Rockford, Chicago. But yeah, 27 miles of this road. Last side. That's why I don't really do back roads, because I hate to get lost. But nowadays you can't get lost. Oh, these are nice apartments out here. Sometimes I'm telling you, sometimes I just want to move. Now, if I get a job out here, I would move out here. I wouldn't even think about Harvey anymore and just rent the house out. Just have a peace of mind. But sometimes you don't have a peace of mind because you got to deal with people and what they got going on. Yeah. So, ooh, traffic is everywhere. But one thing about Chicago, you get around the Chicagoland area. So, yeah, I just had to, I just wanted to talk about it because I just kind of frustrated with Harvey, frustrated with the history of Harvey. It's like tired of everybody want to be dirty, but nobody want to take accountability. So you get frustrated with that stuff. I just want to just, there's no reason I should have on my house. You know what I'm saying? Or if there's a shooting, you like, oh, somebody's shooting outside. Like, I'm so freaking desensitized. It's crazy. But if you don't live here, it wouldn't be a problem for you. Like, that's why I be concerned, um, confused with Alderman Rogers. And we right by the main street where you hear all the pow, pow, pow. And you ain't, because once, this happened recently, I was leaving the city to go home, and the street is dark when you get to Harvey, some of it. And I saw people on bikes coming behind me, and it's dark outside. I don't know if what they was trying to do. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that's Papado. I don't like Papados. Everybody loves some Papado. So we are in Westmont. I know where I'm at. Oakbrook. Oh, we coming through Oakbrook. Oh, okay. Okay. Day one, day three. So, like, we don't have no nice restaurants in Harvey. No, we don't have no nice restaurants in Harvey. I thought they said the Burger King was coming, but the Burger King did not come. And the thing is, if you think about it, Harvey is between maybe one, two, maybe three thoroughfare. You know, 88 to Chicago East. It's near. I see breaking. I need to be in the. Oh, sorry. I know I gotta turn in a minute. Oh, we on. Okay, but you really have had some restaurants over there, but you got to clean up the community because I don't want to be scared going to Harvey that somebody gonna take my car. Now they did do that at the casino. I'm just saying. This is just a ride and drive. Yeah, they could have done they could have done a lot in Harvey. But shoot, you gotta make it safe for the people who wanna be there. Cause definitely, I don't know if y'all know Lil Durk, but his brother was murdered in Harvey. At the Club O Casino. And that casino is still vacant. And the people who own that club live out of state. So the club is sitting there idle. Also, what is that club? It was interesting. A lot of people who own businesses in Harvey, they don't live in Harvey. So they don't really care if they leave it and leave it looking like rubble. Because Harvey don't care that it looks like rubble. Last night I saw a deer running down the street. And he cut through the alley. He got lost. Hopefully he found his way home. He definitely got lost. This Oakbrook. And I could. Hey, hola. How you doing, Frenchie? I'm just riding, talking, talking about that good old place where I live. Hey, I guess, yeah, they on out here. They going at it with each other and all that. But Harvey is. is going through some things. We got 10. Greetings, Goddess. Hey, Goddess. I I contacted the guy, so hopefully he'll come soon. What I did was able to get in contact. He did. I contacted him on Facebook and he answered immediately. Um, so I'm gonna, and he's willing to come and talk about it. What happened to his office? Mm-hmm. Okay. And I'm gonna say it said 27 miles on this one strip, but yes. So, but Harvey, uh, Chris, I would love to hear his experience running. Yes. So cross your fingers. I get him to. But he said he would. So, uh, it's just my hours right now. But anyway, that's a me issue. Yeah. So he gonna come. Yeah, I agree. I'm glad Gardens gave me that tea because I don't even remember that. And again, back then, I wasn't really paying attention to Harvey. I was living here. I actually was on and off in Harvey, living in California and Florida, but always came back home. And I was just saying, God, is how Harvey, if they had played their cards right, they could have easily have gotten businesses, surrounding the expressway where the truck stops are. And speaking of the truck stop, Gardens, on Halsted, by the Social Security office, they're building a truck stop or truck uh, refuel station. Can you tell me, is that South Holland or is that Harvey, where by the Social Security office where they're building that gas station at? Because Welcome to Harvey is past. So I'm thinking, is that South Holland right there? If anybody knows, Gardis would know. Oh no, I don't go to. Ooh, hold on, yo. Oh, horsey. Yeah, that's what I've been trying to figure out. Is that new gas station? Is that part of Harvey, or is it a part of another town? Because that means wouldn't Harvey be getting 35% of that money? I don't know. Mm. We sure need it, and it's really. Well, do you think they don't care? The current administration don't care about Harvey. They don't care if we sink, swim, or die. And it's really about showing us what's in them books. What you don't want the. Are you talking about cross the bridge? No, it's not in home. No, before when you going south. Okay, how you going south towards Homewood? You know by the Social Security office. It's right by the Social Security office. They building right next to their parking lot. Social Security office don't move. It's right by the Social Security office on Halston. And Gardis, why? Why do you think Harvey has a $30 million operation? Why they got 30 million? Cause we don't, our potholes don't be getting fixed every year or smoothed out, or at least take the raggediest part and smooth it out. So what do they do with $30 million a year? I've been trying to figure that out. No truck driver should be treated like, oh, steak. Well, when they want to be treated like steak. No, I got. Yeah, that's all I was like. 30 million. You don't want to talk about that. He. We praying for the next from. Okay. First of all, I saw on Chris Moore reply. He said there's 59 more days before Clark is out of office. Well, look at Patillos. 59 days. 59 days. 59 weeks. He must mean 59 weeks. 59 weeks. Nah. Is it 59 weeks? I remember saying 59. It can't be 59 days. Maybe 59 weeks. Oh, that is correct. They get him up out of there. Okay. Ooh, hold on. If I'm not mistaken, that might be East. Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't think that was Harvey. I could see that being East. I could see that. And that's that space right there. It's like you got Harvey, South Holland, East Hazel Crest. Okay. Now that makes sense. I didn't even think about that one. I did not think about that one. He gonna run into the person in front of him. Folks are always impatient. Ain't going nowhere. Oh, oh, hold on, yeah. I got. Listen. Let's see. It take me all around to get to where I got to go. It said it's gonna save me 6 minutes. East Hazelcrest. Oh, so they making that money. Oh, and we can't make no money because we steady not knowing what's in that paperwork. And the attorney once told me, if it ain't in writing, it never happened. Because I sure was about to get somebody. Yeah, so that's why I say we don't have, but somebody already said that he was not going to have a meeting. He was going to cancel. Okay. Yeah. He did what they said he was going to do, cancel the meeting. And he don't want to talk about it. We can't even get an update on what's going on. That be tripping me out. And I'm just, like, I always used to ask my mother, I say, when Kellogg get, why Kellogg? Why nobody vote Kellogg? 290 East. Okay. Like she said, seniors, they tend to go with what they know. They not trying to do nothing different. Cause they was taught you don't disrespect your elders and you don't question the people in charge. That's why we got that hallelujah crew the way we do. They be making me so irritated. The hallelujah crew. Yeah. And they said that they be clapping. It be so irritating. And then when Ryan was talking at the meeting, one of them said, "Oh, sit down." I'm like, these people. And you know what? So because we didn't have a meeting, since we didn't have a meeting, I bet you all them police officers was not scheduled to work that day. All them police officers are scheduled to work the days of the meeting, but you don't see them outside. So since Cook County Sheriff is out there, y'all just doing the bare minimum. Well, they should just be doing the bare minimum because you still getting some of y'all still getting paid. I don't know. You just get when you tad, you tad. You know that. But I'm hoping you all enjoying the ride today. I just wanted to talk about the insanity that is going on with no questions and no consequences, right? No consequences. Ugh. So, well, I'm not going to stay long. I just wanted to have a quick conversation so I can get to my, like they say, everybody in Harvey don't, we poll, we don't we don't work, we don't do nothing. We some do nothing people. Excuse me, my nose is stopped up. So I'm gonna go to my customer service. And listen, ain't nothing wrong with no customer service work, baby. I pride myself on customer service. Because that is what's missing today. Well, not just. Alright, well, with that said, I'm going to holler at y'all later and pay attention to my direction. I'll talk to you all soon.